Hello friends, welcome back. So in this lesson we are going to learn about applying gradient to an object. Let's say if I want to fill this object with a gradient, first select the object and then go to gradient panel and click this gradient slider. So you can see the gradient is applied already. So these are called color stops. You can drag them to change the position, or else you can activate the color stops and you can change the location of it by specific value from here. Got it? As well as if you double click on color stops, you can change the color of the gradient from color panel or such as panel. So you already know how to use the such as panel and color panel, so follow the same steps as you learned in my previous lesson. Also, you can change the gradient midtone position by dragging this midtone locator. Okay, if you just click on the gradient bar, you can add a new color stops and you can use different colors for gradient. Okay, and if you just drag the color stop outside of the gradient bar, you can remove them. Furthermore, if you select any color stops and reduce the opacity value from here, you can apply transparent effect to the gradient. Also, you can swap the gradient if you click this reverse gradient button. As well as you can find some gradient types like linear, radial and freeform gradients. Currently I am in a linear gradient, so I can change the angle of the gradient from this option. Okay, if I choose radial option, it's become something like this. So again, I can change the aspect ratio from this option, as well as I can change the direction of this option. Okay, if I select freeform gradient type, you can customize the color stops inside the object itself. So you can double click the color stop and you can change the color, right? As well as you can add more color stops and customize the colors as you need. Also, you can drag to change the position of the color stops. And if you drag outside of the object, you can remove the color stops. Once you're done with the settings, just activate the selection tool. Let's say if you want to readjust the gradient, select the object again and pick edit gradient option. Then follow the same steps to customize the gradient. Got it? As you apply gradient inside the object, you can apply gradient to stroke as well. To do that, activate the stroke option. The moment I activated the stroke option, you can see freeform gradient option is disabled because it's not support for stroke options. Okay, so you can apply either linear or radial gradient for stroke. So let me activate linear options, and if I zoom the document and if I increase the line weight a little bit, you can see there's a gradient is applied to the object border. Okay, then you can change the color and try with different gradients for stroke. Also you can find some stroke effects, so I suggest to do some self experiments with those options and see what you can do. Okay, so let's say if I want to apply some 3D effect to this object with gradient colors, so let me select the object and activate the fill option in the gradient panel and click the gradient bar. Then if I adjust the colors in gradient slider like this, so For the first color stop, let me add black, and for the second color stop it's already black, so let's keep it as it is. And now if I add another color stops on the middle, and if I change the color of that into, let's say, 90% black, I can give a bit 3D look for my object. Okay, and then I can remove the stroke color if I want. Yeah, so it seems pretty good, and that's all about in this lesson. Thanks.